In this video, I'm going to offer some general guidelines on feeding your dog after oral surgery. There's quite a range of variability among dogs regarding their attitude towards food. Some live to eat and some eat to live. So these are just general guidelines, and we may well need to speak on the phone or by email to go over some specifics about how you're going to manage feeding your dog post-operatively. But among the priorities we have, it's important that your dog continue to eat, not necessarily the day of surgery, but I certainly hope they're eating within 24 hours of the procedure. 2, I don't want any rapid diet changes that might either dissuade them from eating or cause digestive upset. We don't need to add diarrhea on top of everything else your pet's going through right now. And 3rd, I want to, as much as we can, avoid having your animal chewing on dry kibble or foods that might require chewing that would cause them to put pressure or tension on the stitches and possibly break the wounds open. For dogs that are already on a soft diet, whether it be canned food or other soft prepared or home cooked meals, the situation is quite simple. You just continue to feed them their soft food as you normally would. We sometimes suggest offering or adding a little bit of extra water to the food to make it even softer, maybe mashing it with a fork to make it into a bit of a gruel or a slurry that your dog can just lick up. If your dog's been used to eating dry kibble, our first suggestion is to soak the kibble in water until it's soggy. If that's not enticing enough, you can use something with a bit more flavor to soak the food, whether it's some low sodium chicken broth or something else with a little bit of... After the anesthetic and surgery today, we usually suggest starting the feeding gradually. So when you get home, you can offer your dog a small meal, about a quarter of what they would normally have at a regular meal. If they eat that and keep it down, they can have another small meal an hour or so later. The day following surgery, they can have the normal amount of food at the normal times. If you've been adding extra water to the food, don't be alarmed if your dog is drinking less water from its water bowl. It's getting enough water in the food. So don't be surprised by that or concerned. One other thing is that when you put the food down, I want you to walk away. You're understandably going to be curious and concerned whether your dog is eating, and you might be tempted to stand and hover and watch. But dogs are very attuned to our behavior, and if you're standing over the food bowl trying to observe whether your dog's eating, that might just put them off a bit. They might be a bit confused by your behavior, and it might dissuade them from eating. So put the food down, walk away, keep an eye on it out of the corner of your eye, but act nonchalant. And certainly if you're having any questions or concerns about whether your dog is eating appropriately, or you need any further suggestions on how to get them to eat post-operatively, do please give us a phone call or get in touch with us by email. And thank you very much.